You a woman over 40 who has spent years prioritizing everyone above themselves? I get it. I did it for years. I was a people pleaser and I was just trying to do everything for everyone and putting myself last. But in 2018, my life changed forever. My parents were killed in a car accident. I don't want you to have to go through a tragedy or have a health scare and realize like that you need to start changing things. The time is now and you have control, and I want to help you, give you the steps to learn how to bring this self-care into your life so that you can be the best version of yourself. In this video, I'm going to give you the reality check that you really need to start prioritizing yourself today. So I feel like we've all been programmed into thinking that self-care is selfish. And I want to really reframe that for you, because while I've owned a med spa and women come here to take care of themselves, it almost seems like it's like crammed into their schedules, right? Like I have to go get my facial and I have to go get my hair done and I have to get my nails done. And then I have to go to the food store. Like everything is just like crammed in. So it's not really effective. So while it's great that they're taking the time to come here, that's like 1 hour once a month, then all the other hours of their days are completely filled with taking care of everyone else and not really thinking about taking care of themselves, because in their minds, they're thinking, well, I took the time, I feel guilty, I had to go get my hair done today, or I went and got a facial, or I went and got a massage, and feel guilty about that time that they took for themselves. So then they really even prioritize themselves even less during the week, and it's just a downward spiral. But what I want to bring to your attention or have you think about is feeling so overwhelmed and exhausted. Is that the best version of yourself? Is that making you show up to life in the best way that you can? Is that making you show up to life as the best boss, the best employee, the best mom, the best wife or partner? Is it? Me, it wasn't. For me, living that life, that lifestyle, I wasn't showing up as the best version of myself. And I really realized that I needed to make a change. And I was always thinking, I'll do it later. I'll do it for myself later. It's fine. Never prioritizing myself. I just knew I wasn't the best version of myself, and I didn't like the way I looked. I didn't like the way I felt. I just wasn't happy with a lot of things, but I kind of just like put it on the back burner and just focused on everyone else's needs above my own. But what I want to tell you is that later never comes. You need to make yourself a priority without feeling guilty. I've owned a med spa for over 20 years, and I work with a lot of women one-on-one as well. And what I noticed, and I continue to notice day to day, and it breaks my heart, is that women really never want to prioritize themselves. Even as they age, they still do not want to prioritize themselves. So I'm thinking my clients, women 40, 50, 60s, and beyond, still are not taking the time to prioritize themselves. And it seems like the confidence that they have is really dwindling year after year, when you think it would be the reverse, right? The older that you get, kind of the less that you care about things. But really, it just seems like the confidence is dwindling. And I get it, because I've struggled with that as well. You have kids that every day kind of try and break you down, tell you you don't know what you're talking about, and just really break you down. Then you have your struggles at work, and then you have a spouse. And if you've been married for a long time, then that's a struggle. And if you are divorced, then that's a struggle. And it's all a struggle. But what I want to bring to you in this video is just different ways that you can start to prioritize yourself and break through this struggle and really not feel guilty about it. We all have the same amount of hours in a day. So no one is going to give you the hours or give you the permission to take care of yourself, to take those few minutes every day to prioritize yourself. You have to do it. You have to make the choice that you are going to prioritize yourself, knowing that when you prioritize yourself, that is going to make you the best version of yourself. And then you will be the better worker, the better boss, the better mom, the better partner. This is what you need to think about every single day, instead of feeling guilty about taking time for yourself. So many women I see daily tell me they don't recognize themselves in the mirror. They don't know even who they are. They see themselves in a photo and they don't even recognize themselves, which then makes them have the worst confidence. I was personal training someone the other day who her daughter's getting married and she wants to lose weight, but she's like, has no self-esteem. She doesn't think she can do anything. And it's really heartbreaking for me. And I feel like women are living so much longer. We have so much more potential. We have so many things that we can still do in our lives. And we need to be the healthiest, best, strongest version of ourselves in order to live the next 40, 50 years in the best possible way. So there's no time like the present, and the longer you wait, the harder it's going to be. The day I decided to take back control of my life is when everything really changed and shifted. I realized that I had the control, that I had to take the time in order to take care of myself. And I think the realization came when I was thinking about my own health because I wasn't prioritizing my health. So now I knew that if God forbid something happened to me or my husband, that we had no one to take care of my kids. We don't really have any family. So that's a really life altering situation. So that really made me take a step back and be like, I need to figure out how I can be the healthiest, strongest version of myself. One, so that I can be a good role model for my kids, and two, so that I can be here for a really, really long time because I want to see my kids graduate from high school, you know, get a job, have kids if they want to have kids, and live their life in the way that they want it to live it. But I want to be there and be present and be have good cognitive function, be able to be walking, be able to play on the floor with my grandkids if I have them. And my life needed to drastically change if that was going to be my reality. So today I have one challenge for you, and I want you to answer this question. If nothing changed in your life in the next 1 to 3 years, even 5 years, but nothing changed in your life, would you be happy with how your life is? Answer is no. Then that's your sign that this is time that you need to make a change and stop waiting. And let's have that shift start today. So I'm creating a 30-day challenge starting today. I'm going to show up here every day on YouTube for 30 days. So this is going to help me be consistent in being here for you. And I want you to show up for the next 30 days every single day to start to reset, recharge, and refocus and start to prioritize yourself without guilt. Let's do this. Let's become the strongest, healthiest, best versions of ourselves together, one step at a time. It's not going to be overwhelming. I'm going to be here for you the whole time. I'm just so excited because I want this for you. You have to want this for you. So let's get started. To start this off today, being day one, I want you to take 3 minutes, just 3 minutes to prioritize yourself without guilt. So doing something that you enjoy, something in self-care. So whether that be starting journaling, I have a lot of women that are starting to journal again, maybe take a little walk, clear your head, do self-care at home. I like to, when I'm doing my nighttime routine, really take time to reflect on my day, who I want to become, who I'm becoming. So take 3 minutes today. That's all you need to do, but we're going to start to prioritize yourself without feeling guilty. So go do it. Let me know in the comments below what you did or what you're thinking of doing, and I'll see you tomorrow.